All right, now there's another way of visualizing, in some sense, a measure of central tendency. And let's take a look at this example where you can see that live. Okay, the number of dogs in Doggy Fun Time daycare over 11 days are given as follows: 15, 5, 7, and so forth. All right, what we want to do is we want to sort of get a sense of how this data is spread out. So the first thing I'm going to do is order them in order. So now we can see all the data points from smallest to largest. Now, there are various pieces of this that are sort of interesting. What we do is we cut this data set right in half. And so you'd see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have two ranges now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got this range. And I've got this range. So I've got this upper range, and I've got this lower range. Okay. Now, what we can do here is find these different quartiles. So what we do here is, for the first quartile, what that's going to represent is the median of this group right here. So where is that? That's going to be right here at 7, because that's actually the median of this first group right here. Now, the Q2, the second quartile, is actually going to be the median of the entire data set, which is going to be that number right in the center. So there's that. And then Q3, the third quartile, is going to be the median of the second part, the higher part, which in this case you can see is 15. And we have the lower extreme, which is way down here. That's going to be 5. And the upper extreme is going to be the maximum value here, and we get 20. Now, we can take all this information and actually produce a visualization of this data. And what would that look like? Well, the visualization of this data would look something like this. We take a number line, and I'm going to put dots at the lower extreme, and then at the first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, and then the upper extreme. So we start with these dots. So that's going to be at 5, then at 7, then at 12, then at 15, and then at 20. Okay, and now what we do is we place a box around the points that are between the first quartile and the third quartile. And also draw a line right at the second quartile, because that's sort of the center point. And then extend these, well, whisker-looking things. And in fact, this is called actually a box and whisker graph. And so this gives a sense of where the data is clustered. And you get a sense of the clustering of the data by actually looking at this. You can see where the middle of the data is, and then each of the ends of the middle. And you get a sense of the spread, how far things really are spread apart. Whether you're visualizing the data or whether you're actually taking all the data and boiling it down to one number or a couple of numbers, by trying to find a measure of central tendency, we're actually trying to describe the data set in a cohesive, tight, compact way so we can analyze it better. Neat stuff.